Welcome to Eat, Sleep, Suplex, Retweet. Oh, welcome to Season 18 of Saturday Draft Live. And more importantly, well, it's not Season 18 of Saturday Draft Live, I assume. I don't know. I'm fumbling this already. Anyway, Season 18 of the draft. We're here. Well, three of us are anyway, because David talked his experience on technical difficulties with microphones, so he's not appearing on screen until that's sorted. But we do have the three of the SDL hosts ourselves. So, hi, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. Our host again for a live stream. We are joined by Stephen Wilson. Stephen, how are you doing?
Yes, Jack. Looking forward to this. I think it works out season 16 of the draft. I think David and Scott started at season 3 overall. So.
Amateur over here, and me not knowing these things, you know what I mean? It's absolutely shocking. We are joined by the Tangerine Dream News. We're all would have seen his lovely video over social media a few hours ago promoting the stream. Ryan, welcome to the stream. He's gone.
I'm back.
Oh my God, he's gone.
Sorry, I clicked the button. This has gone really great.
He's back. Stephen's fucked it, but you're back, Ryan. Hello.
I'm back. Professionalism at its finest, not even 2 minutes in. But yeah, it's brilliant to be here. I won the last Survivor Series season, I believe, so I'm here to defend that title. And that was with a 0-point scorer. The last time I saw such a bad performance against a team where a man down was Rangers last night. So let's get this ball rolling.
Well, with season 18, it is the season between SummerSlam and to Royal Rumble. It's good to see, okay. Very good, very good. It's between SummerSlam and Survivor Series. So we usually have a theme around about that time. This time, we're bringing back an old theme with a little twist. We did have relegation to the Purgatory Zone. That's no longer the case this year. The person that finishes last in the draft will be relegated to the Listeners League next season. Steve, this is quite a twist, quite a fatal stake for all the drafters competing this year. Most members of the popular don't want to perform in that Listeners League, but it's an interesting to play for. Even if you're bottom of the table, you're playing to not be in the Listeners League.
I know. I mean, this could be great, though. We could have a season with Ryan back in there, you know. David Campbell might have to go back in there and face the people who slags mercilessly all the time. You know, it'd be great. I think Ross McLeod will be welcomed in there with open arms. You know, it'll be good fun. Let's see what's happening.
I can't think of a possibly worse punishment. I'd rather never draft again.
We'll just pretty much we'll try and keep right into it as usual as soon as possible. We have 6 rounds of drafting. You have to pick a tag team. There has to be a gender split of 3 to 2. You can choose whatever your preference is. Just go for it. We are doing the stake draft. We definitely know who is drafting from first. Also, with the orders determined, we've known who's been drafting for first since last week, Stephen, because Elliot Cantor from the Listeners League with a canter won the Listeners League and the Listeners League Cup quite convincingly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a phenomenal win. I don't think he was anywhere near at the halfway point of the season, the transfer window. Rode off the Rhea Ripley train like nothing else. And yeah, a great double hit for Elliot. Let's see how he does.
All right.
Well, it is his time to be selecting to draft, and I might have froze. I'm not sure, but hopefully I'm still here. It's his time to draft. So, Stephen, who's he taking for his first round?
For the 3rd season in a row, she's the first pick of the entire draft. It's Rhea Ripley.
A huge pick to take. Also, she was the top scorer last season, 105 points without the captaincy. On such a long season, that they kind of heights won't be recent this season, but she's definitely a strong performer right off the bat. And we're just firing straight into it again. Grant McRobbie, Stephen, he is drafting second. He's sending his picks into you. Let us know who's Grant taking.
Yeah, Grant used the D&D dice to determine his list, so Grant McRobbie's teams could be quite interesting. But he's got his first choice pick. He's got Dominic Mysterio.
again, a huge contender in the draft last season as well. He was second overall, 94 points without the captaincy on him. Was on your team, Stephen, last year. Matt Smith is a living legend and an icon of the draft after his strategy nearly working out for him so well, but kind of fumbled in the last couple of hurdles. But we will see how kind of Elliott gets on with that. But next, Stephen, as well, is Gary Kernahan. He's drafted from third. I would get this pick ready as well.
It does, yes. Gary, for the second season in a row, is going with the man who's still looking to finish the story, the never-ending story, I would say, Cody Rhodes.
It's just such
it's one of the kind of shorter seasons. Cody Rhodes coming in. On you go, Ryan. Apologies.
Sorry, I was just going to say how no brainer at all to go 3 people third pick in. Still so over even after that WrestleMania result, regardless how you feel about it. And he's going to be early for quite a while.
He's going to be one of the top dogs, I think. And he's got 65 points last season, so he was 8th overall. He was picked 4th in round 1 last season. He's gone 3rd in round 1 last season, and I am the lucky person that's going to draft 4th for this season of the draft, and I'm going to take the World Heavyweight Champion, none other than Seth frickin' Rollins. He was a big points getter last season. He came 3rd overall, 893 points. So I'm hoping for a steady course, and it seems like he's got a match for that payback coming up. So hopefully that's another way of retention for him there. So very, very happy with that. But Stephen, it's your pick. Who are you going for?
Oh, you got a bit of a stick in the chat, Jack, for your dial-up internet here at the moment.
Oh, mate, no wonder. I'm supposed to be in Virgin Media. It's been shocking all day. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. At least you're here. You know, Dave's still in and out of this plumbing studio like nothing else. I'm going to go with the Intercontinental Champion, the Ring General Gunther.
No brainer.
Could be a fruitful start to your draft come Monday, Stephen. I'm not sure if the Intercontinental title match is happening then, or if it's at a later date. But a match for Chad Gable coming up anyway.
Mate, he's going to hold the title for God knows how long else. So I'm at least going to get a good streak here. You know, he will be here.
Hopefully my internet is still kind of going okay. We'll wait and see what happens with that. But Ryan, it's your turn to draft.
Oh, beautiful!
She's not bad enough to trust yourself. Ryan, who are you taking for your first round pick?
Well, obviously lucky to be in the position I am. I'm happy with the number I got, but I'm going to go with the recently cashed in Money in the Bank winner and now women's champion Io Sky.
Very nice.
Both I picked that Stephen might have mixed feelings about after the switch captaincy last season. Only got 12 points, I believe, from the transfer window to the very end. Which
she got 12 points or something. She didn't get a lot of points if you take out the final weekend and obviously Money in the Bank. She did well, but obviously not as well as Dominic would have. But yeah, good pick nonetheless.
We've just received some news that it could be good news, could be bad news, depending on how your take is. Dave's connection's my bad. My connection's bad. Clearly, Dave's is worse. He's not going to be able to join us tonight, so he's going to be submitting in his picks if he's a viewer. So you can celebrate, you can cry, do whatever you like.
What I'm going to say after watching, Andy Mitchell sends yours to Ryan, Tom Brock sends yours to me, Dave just messages Callum's. There we go. Easy done. Let's bosh through this, lads.
Excellent, sorted. So next, I believe, is Stephen. You're doing the pick for none other than David Campbell, a 3-time winner of himself, alongside me and the winner from last season, Scott McLeod. So Scott will be drafting last, as we know that. We're in the 3-time category. But what's he taking for his first round pick?
He's taking Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. I
do miss that. The music for him since leaving Judgment Day, but he does have that one in the bank case. It seems that they're kind of maybe moving away a wee bit from Rollins now after the kind of end of Monday Night Raw, but we'll wait and see. Hopefully, a good season for Damian Priest. Right, next to pick is none other than Ross McLeod. So, who's Ross taking?
If he messaged me, I'd knew, but he hasn't. So, yeah. But how do we feel about the rankings so far while we're waiting? Do you think?
For them
Thoughts?
For the people watching at home, in our private chat for this, we've had messages from David just say fuck.
A full-on breakdown in the corner of our screen, and Stephen put it perfectly.
Damian Priest is a sleeper pick, though. He got top 10 last season. He was the 16th best pick the season before, so I think he could be a decent one. And obviously, Money in the Bank, it's a no-brainer to have somebody in that particular point in time.
As soon as I message Ross, I have an answer, and we have our first tag team on the board with FTR.
Oft. Very interesting. Those we do know that All In is happening. They will be defending their tag team championships against the Young Bucks at Wembley Stadium. They also have a trios title match coming up this weekend, which obviously the points scoring doesn't count for that, which could be a good thing for Ross because I don't see them winning the titles there. But All In could be very telling for what happens for FTR's rest of the season, as we don't. I couldn't tell you who's going to win that just because the booking of AEW in this pay-per-view has been fucking shit, so I don't know what's going to happen. But we'll carry on. Next is Andy Mitchell. Ryan, who's Andy going for?
Andy was quite immediate. He knew what he wanted before Ross, and Ross did not pick this person, and it's L.A. Knight.
No.
I switched captaincy to him last season, the transfer window, thinking that he was going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Obviously, that did not happen. He seems to be going into a mini feud now with the Miz. Maybe a batch of Payback will be good. We'll see what's going forward there. Round one's bold. I will say round one is very bold. But if he's appearing on Raw and appearing on SmackDown, it could work out very well for him. So it's we'll wait to see how it goes. So we do have Callum Bennett picking next.
No, it's Tom.
Is it Tom?
Yeah.
Jesus, sorry. I'm so sorry, Tom. I've just completely blocked you. It is Tom next. Who's Tom going for?
We've mentioned him quite a lot last season as probably one of the biggest undrafted picks in the entire draft. It's the final member of Judgment Day that all went round one. It's Finn Balor.
Not surprised at all to see that the full Judgment Day has gone round one, considering how prolific they've been throughout the full throughout the full year, essentially, and it feels like, especially now with their presence on NXT, gold mine to get any of them. But it's now Callum Bennett's time to pick. So I believe do one of you have Callum's selection?
Dave has the list, so Dave is still watching. Dave has put his message into the chat there. Jack, he's gone for Shinsuke Nakamura.
Excellent, very good. That's it seems like that'll be the opponent maybe for Seth coming up to Payback. So hopefully my round one pick absolutely destroys Callum Bennett's round one pick. We'll see how that goes. Nakamura going high. We've not seen that in a very long time. I think it was the last round, near enough the last round last season for Ross McLeod's team, I believe, Stephen.
He went in the middle, round three.
Round three.
But he was Ross's captain throughout the season. Very mixed booking for him last season. But as you mentioned, seems to be well positioned on Raw. So that could be interesting to see how they book that one. Did not expect him to be in a title feud. I can tell you that for sure. There's Ross. He's giving his opinion on
it. And we do have second to last, our STL co-host. He can't be here, unfortunately. He's got to make his selection. I don't know if he's sent a pick to any of yous yet, or if he's going to send it to our SDL chat. He's sent a pick in. He has sent a pick in. He is going for the AEW Women's Champion, Hikaru Shida, who has been an absent figure in the draft of recent with an injury, but has a title now, and believe will be taking that title into a 4-way match All In, if I'm correct.
Yes, she will be in there with Britt Baker, Tony Storm. Well, Britt Baker's not confirmed, and potentially Saraya. So that could be interesting.
Excellent.
How they go with that at Wembley.
We'll see how that turns out. But Ryan, is last but not least is Scott McLeod. So he'll have his first round pick, and we'll have the second round pick due to the rules of the snake draft.
Well, I have the first pick, and it was sent purely in GIF format, much to the disapproval of Dave Hockney. It's Adam Cole, baby.
Both very interesting.
In the first round.
First round.
I have an idea who he's going to pick second.
What's obviously he has confirmed to be in a title match at All In, but he's also, I don't know if it's officially confirmed, but he's proposed to be on the pre-show with MJF to go against Aussie Open for Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships, and I assume the Scott's second pick might influence his first pick.
Well, I'm still waiting on a GIF for the second pick, but it might be surprising that Adam Cole was a first round pick, but he did score 43 points last season. So
he was a good pick. He was a very good pick for me last season, Adam Cole.
Sorry, it's still loading up.
Oh my God.
We're doing well today, aren't we? My phone's dying.
22
Statlander, TBS champion.
Did not expect that one.
Yes, the curveball. We thought we was going to go in the other direction, but not. Also, the current TBS champion, quite a big fixture on Collision. Hopefully, some title points for Scott along the way. I think a great second round pick. Dave has also sent in his second round pick, and I believe this could be the first time in a long time that we've seen this tag team split apart. And Dave has went for Jey Uso.
Yeah, Jey Uso is an interesting one. Jey Uso was last picked as a singles pick in season 9. So 2 years ago, he was picked. He got 99 points that season, Jey Uso.
So he might not hit the heights of 99 points this season on a short season. But, you never know. We do never know. Without the cap certified as Callum Bennett next to pick, so he'll be sending that pick through, which I believe it's just came through there.
Horrible person.
He is gone for the other half of the Better Than You Baby tag team. As you know, he is taking none other than the World Heavyweight Champion of AEW, MJF. Now, obviously, a lot of shenanigans could happen come All In, and we'll wait and see how that goes. But I reckon he could have got Nakamura round 2. He picked MJF round 1. That's all I'm saying. But we'll move on, and it is Tom Brock to go next.
I'm just waiting for Tom Brock's pick. Mr. Hockney's not very happy in the group chat there. Right, Tom has picked a member of his team from the second half of last season. Didn't quite get the heights he would have wanted to get him up the table, even when he did make him captain. He's picked a member of the Blackpool Combat Club, John Moxley.
Oh, wild thing. He makes my heart sing. Oh, my God. John Moxley's back into the draft. Obviously, I believe memory doesn't serve me quite well for last season because my memory is just kind of shite. But he was in a tag team last season, wasn't he? With the split of how everything went.
Yeah, he started as a tag team. Ross got rid of him. It was a first round pick, actually, Mox and Claudio. Ross got rid of him, and then Tom picked him up a couple of rounds later in the transfer window.
Well, there we go. That's how it all works out. Ryan, it's Andy Mitchell next for a second round pick. Do we have that in?
Well, Andy sent me it quite a while ago because he knows exactly who he wants, and he's going for pink and pretty. It's Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, a favourite of our dearly beloved Chris Anthony Lopez, who is retired for this season after the how close it went last season.
Oh, bloody wonder. Poor man's been absolutely put to shreds. Well, to be fair, I kind of started that a couple of weeks ago on the show, on the podcast. But yeah, Tiffany, 45 points from him last season. Tiffany Stratton got 21 best pick last season. in a crowded field that wasn't too bad. So yeah, Bold of Vanity have locked that in very, very early on before all these ones were picked. Must have been very confident nobody was going to pick the NXT Women's Champion in round 2.
Excellent. So, Ryan, you also have the pick for Ross this year to come up. So, who are we getting here?
We're going for a favourite of this podcast in terms of the draft. Jack, you may know him from interviewing him before, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, there we go. The man that lost to Gunther at SummerSlam. I believe he wasn't at Raw. Maybe something will come after this wee mini Chad Gable feud. Who knows? But Drew McIntyre does always have that kind of wild card factor in a draft season. So wait and see how that goes for him. But after Drew being selected off the board by Ross, Stephen, it's time for David Campbell to submit his next pick.
Yes, he is going to send it in a wee second, hopefully. Yep, he's picked the NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes.
He is him. Looks like he has a few challengers along his way. Is there a call up happening soon? Is he going to drop the title soon to get called up? We'll wait and see. But as Ryan can attest to, a great addition to a draft team. I believe he got 5th overall, 73 points last season. So we're hoping for the same kind of results this time round.
Yeah, great choice. Correct pick for sure.
And it is you'll be there, Ryan. It is yourself to go next. Who are we picking?
Oh, brilliant. Well, I'm going to go... I'm scared to pick this person, but I'm going to go for it anyway. I actually forgot it was my turn. I'm going to go with Jimmy Uso.
Again, obviously, we've not seen the Usos split up in a long time, so it'll be the first season in a while that the Usos have been together.
Yeah.
But Jimmy's a more interesting take than Jay, I think.
Jimmy actually was also picked in that season 9. He was a transfer window addition from David Hockney. 119 points, the second best score of the full season. So that is, I don't know if he'll get that this year.
Yeah, don't call it genius. It's not that.
Well, next we do have yourself, Stephen. Who are you going for?
I'm not fully sure about the direction she's going in, but I feel like it could be a good points gatherer. And I think it's a safe bet to go round 2 to get a female on the board. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is a great pick. Obviously, they did hold off on getting the fish match. Also didn't happen at SummerSlam. I think it's happening in a couple of weeks. So obviously no pay-per-view points there for that. But we do have Becky Lynch off the board now. It is my turn next, and I'm going to try something. I'm going to go Bobby Lashley.
You love a bit of Bobby Lashley, didn't you?
There you go. He's a good guy. You know, I rate him a lot. He's just come back. He seems to be on track for something on WWE. So we'll wait and see how that pans out. But next up is Gary Curran. Stephen, who's he going for?
Yeah, he's getting the second tag team on the board. Recently returning on Monday Night Raw, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, the Uday.
Oh, has it been a while since we've seen them up, but they did recently declare after their tag team match against the Viking Raiders that they do want the tag team titles. And with what's happening in the tag team title scene, obviously there's reasons to why maybe none of them have been drafted yet. Maybe it'll happen soon for them. We'll wait and see. But Grant McRobbie's next with his D&D dice roll, Stephen.
Grant's actually his went not too bad. His top 5 picks have been taken, but his 6 highest choice is still on the board. An old favourite of Grant as well. It's Kenny Omega.
Oh, he's got his sit down meeting or interview, I should say, with JR next week, and we're going to find out about the future of Kenny Omega, who he's going to face it all in. So at least, there's a guaranteed appearance point there, and he's going to get his appearance point at all, and he'll be hoping for great things for Kenny Omega throughout this season. it's also now back to our Listeners League winner, Stephen. He's got to give us round 2 and round 3.
Yes, he has sent me his round 1. I am just waiting on his... No, it's round 2, sorry. I'm waiting on his round 3. His round 2 is an interesting one, given the current state of affairs. He's went with Braun Breaker in the round for that one. And
Interesting. Recently put through a table by Von Wagner.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but we'll see how that one goes. I'm waiting on his third round pick. He's on parenting duty currently while he's watching this, so he's kind of multitasking at the moment. Fair play to our Listeners League winner, Elliot, there. He's clearly not watching.
Still doing more than David Hockney.
Certainly been an interesting take so far on the draft. A lot of varied picks between the promotions, so it's quite good to see.
His parenting duties he's really missed the early part of the draft because he messaged me Dominic. I was like, Dominic's been picked. So we could be a while here, lads. Sorry.
What do we think it's the most random pick of the draft so far?
Nakamura round 1. I mean,
round 1. Yeah.
I know he won the world heavyweight title #1 contender, but it's really is a confusing one. I think in that particular matter. Tiffany Stratton round 2 as well. I'm gonna have to go there. Oh, Dave is here. Dave is here.
Hi guys.
Oh my God! Look who it is.
That's him. He's died and he's back and he's coming down from heaven without lighting.
Right. While we get that one, we have the third round pick for Elliot Cantor. He's went with Ricochet, lads. Ricochet.
Ooh.
Interesting. Recently lost to Logan Paul at SummerSlam, and has also recently lost the fatal 4-way contendership for the Intercontinental title. I can't type Ricochet for some reason. There we go. I think it could be wrong. We'll wait and find out. But it's back to the D&D role of Grant McRobbie, Stephen.
This is where the D&D role is getting interesting. It's a tag team for Grant McRobbie. It's a fraction of the now all over the place Jericho Appreciation Society. It's 2.0.
Wow. Okay, Big Daddy Magic is in.
Daddy Magic is in indeed.
I forget the other guy's name. That's so bad.
I can't remember his name yet. That's why I just went.
Don't ask me.
Oh, Cool Hand something. It's something like that. I don't know. It's known as Daddy Magic and Cool Hands. So that's the name. We've got great analysts here on ESSR Retweet, and more specifically Saturday Draft Live. But we move on. It's Gary's up next. Stephen, who's he taking?
Yes, fresh off of a big victory at SummerSlam, he's going with Shayna Baszler.
Fuck.
Just recently off the
bastard. Sorry.
I'm going to go next. I don't know if I may have pulled this off too early by taking Bobby Lashley round 2. I don't know if I could have waited, considering I'm taking this tag team now. But I'm going to bring back the Street Profits to my drafting team.
Oh, you bastard! I was ready for them.
Fucking hate you, man.
So
it's
the way it's shaped up is I have this the full stable, this newly formed Hurt Business or Hurt Profits or whatever, the Street Business or whatever they're going to call themselves. I don't know, but I'm glad to have the full stable anyway. Dave, your mic isn't sounding too great. Unfortunately, it's very quiet and very echoey, so we can't really hear anything. Unfortunately, but I will move on to Stephen Wilson next. Your pick, my friend.
Oh, you threw me off a wee bit there, Jack. I thought they were there. I thought they were going to be ready for the taking. I'm going to take a bold swing.
I hope I'm not pissed off.
I'm going to take a bold swing. I'm going to go for the newly crowned NXT Tag Team Champions, Tony D and Stacks, the family.
Oh, the family. Huge. They've just done a stint in jail. You've drafted criminals. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Oh well. You're the one that took the profits.
But
I had,
next,
I had
Ryan.
my ideal team here.
Mate, game's a game. Game's a game. Ryan, you're up next. Who are we going for?
So that's 3 picks in a row have just been stolen live on camera right there in front of me. So I am very ill prepared. But
Light robbery.
this person is no sidekick. I'm going for Trick Williams.
Okay. 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 We've not seen Trick Williams drafted yet, Stephen, in the draft. Obviously, it seems like in a couple of weeks he's going to be going up again. I don't know if I'm still here. Here we are. Yep.
Yes.
There we are.
It's an interesting pick for sure. We'll see how that goes. But Stephen, it is David Campbell next.
Yep. And he is going for the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair.
Oh, my internet is very shite. I'm so sorry.
I joined the club.
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, everybody.
Bianca
Oh man, what a draft we've had so far, lads. Jack is all over the place.
This is
Dave's
our
all over the
18th
place.
season, by the way.
Jack, you're back. Did you get that pick?
Bianca Belair, yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
She obviously a lot of folk wanted to be part of this new stable with Bobby Lashley at Street Profits, but we'll wait and see how that turned. Might not be so. But Ryan Ross McLeod, who's he taking?
So Ross has went for another member of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, a great pick, considering how everything's turned out. But will the final member of the Bloodline be picked this year? We will wait and see. But Andy Mitchell's up next, Ryan, as well.
Yes, and maybe Andy knows something I don't know, or Andy doesn't know something that I know. But Andy has went for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Risky.
They
Very
are
risky.
both, I believe, on the injury list at WWE at the
Yes,
minute.
they are. Did you see Sammy's injury on Raw as well? He has that big ball of fluid in his elbow, same as John Cena in 2013.
Yes. It looked quite nasty, but I don't know what's happening with KO. So I was considering picking them as a tag team, but I thought the family were a bit more safe because they're all over NXT right now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good shout.
Recently turned face as well.
Tom Brock next, Stephen. Who's he going for?
He has went for the challengers for the AEW Tag Team Championships at Wembley. He's went with Matt and Nick, the Young Bucks.
Also, they're coming up next to challenge the tag team champions. They just all of a sudden kind of said that they're back in the tag division, beat the Hardys, and they've got a tag title match because that's how it works. That is how it works. So it could come good for them.
What's Dutch for Brexit means Brexit.
I assume Brexit doesn't translate very well into Dutch. I'll ask Tom.
Dave, you'll have Callum's pick. Obviously, welcome to the
Yeah.
stream. Hopefully, you can hear us all okay if my internet's not fucking up.
No, you're fine. He's going with Britt Baker.
Britt Baker is in the draft. I don't know, is she confirmed to be part of this four-way match?
She's in
She's
a
in it.
qualifier match. Yeah,
She's facing the Bunny, so I think she's in the match.
Right, okay, so she's going to be in the match, right? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that could work out for Callum. But David, it is yourself now, so you've got to get your first live pick.
Yeah, well, annoyingly, I was ready to pick the Bucks, but Tom Brock beat me to it. Thank you, Tom. Okay, well, I'll go for another female pick, and I shall take the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Obviously,
Royalty in the draft.
that's right. Adding that bit of royalty. Was in the triple threat match at SummerSlam. Didn't work out for her. Remains to be seen what's going to happen with her going into the season. So we'll see how that pick turns out. But Ryan, we've got 2 picks to come from Scott.
Yes. Bear with me. No, Scott, that person has not been picked. Scott is going for Ilya Dragunov as his first.
Ooh.
His third pick.
Interesting. The person that's facing your pick, a Trick Williams, Ryan.
Yes.
So there's a battle of the third rounds between you two, so we'll see how that goes. But there's also snake draft being applied. Scott's to make his 4th round pick.
Yep, I have the typing as we're live here. Really slowly, but he's typing. Hope he's not looking for a GIF again because I'll be here forever. Oh, and he stole another one of my tag team choices with Darby Allin and Sting.
Ooh.
We have a
Round for
coffin
a
match coming up
Yep.
at All In against Swerve Strickland and AR Fox. So we'll be hoping for a cheap pop for Sting and a good win there for them. So hopefully that works out for them. But Dave, you've got your 4th round pick to make now as well.
Yeah, and I think it's time I got my tag team on the board. So I'm going to take a page out of Steven's book from last season, and I shall pick Alpha Academy. Thank you.
Is that Jack? Jack over there?
I do love a bit of Alpha Academy, and then any form of
Thank
draft.
you.
I'll always
can't
love
believe-
that pick.
I can't believe Jack's had half his team and not picked Chad Gable.
As a solo guy as well.
Yeah, I won't lie. I was hoping it was going to go to now. I was hoping it was going to go now, but I will. As a shame, we'll move on. Callum, submitting your pick to you, Dave.
Oh Christ, yeah. Yeah, he's going to pick his tag team, and he's gone with the team of Gallus, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang.
Okay.
Recently lost the belts, but still being around that picture. They'll be hoping that for get points there. So we'll see how that pick turns out. But we've got Tom Brock next to come up. Stephen, who's Tom going for?
He's taking a play from the David Campbell playbook. He's went for Bailey.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bailey, obviously, one of our damage control members already drafted. Has won the women's title over on SmackDown side of things. So a good fixture to have in that team to prop up appearances points. You'll be pretty happy. But we do have Andy Mitchell up next.
Yep.
Ryan, who's he going for?
Sorry, he's messaging me as well.
Not a clue.
The fucking numpty's not paying attention to my picks. He wanted Chad Gable as a singles pick, but he's clearly not seen that I picked Alpha Academy as a tag team.
The lights are on, but nobody's in.
Yeah, that's Andy Mitchell in a nutshell. Oh, geez. Right. Come on, Andy. Hurry up. We've already had enough trouble on this stream already. All right. He's gone with Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot how much I hate this draft, by the way.
recently shaved her head. Hopefully it works out. We'll see how that goes. But it's Ross up next as well. Ryan, who's he going for?
Again, not sure. Bear with me.
Fantastic.
He is active, so I have a voice note.
A voice
I
note
don't know
is
how I'm
interesting.
supposed to fucking do this, but I don't know if you got that, but that was Roman Reigns.
I heard it, yes.
Can we assume it's Roman Reigns? It might
I
be
was
Paul
gonna say,
Heyman.
can we
Michael
confirm
Paul-
it's Roman Reigns?
He
Or
did
is
say
it-
Roman Reigns.
He did say Roman.
He
I heard
said
it.
the words Roman Reigns.
I know, but he was
Just-
doing a Paul.
just
He was doing a Paul Heyman impression.
Just because
you know?
he's doing the Paul Heyman impression, I wasn't sure.
Don't doubt me as a source.
But
Stop it enough
Roman
tonight.
Reigns is in anyway, so we'll see. It's David Campbell next. Stephen, who's he going for?
I'm not sure, mate. I don't really know what's going on.
I don't know, Jeff.
Yep, he's going with the Acclaimed. Bring them home was his words. Bring them home.
Also,
Yeah,
they're making their comeback to the draft, not to the draft, the era collision after the retirement of Billy Gunn. So we'll see. Hopefully, they'll be getting up a few wins on collision there for their claim. But Ryan, it's your turn. Who are you drafting?
Yes, and I am definitely feeling bullied by the tag teams going, so I'm going for Imperium.
Ooh, interesting. Not seen that tag team in a while in the draft, I don't think. But obviously they're always with Gunther anyway, so it's the appearance point should be going for. So I can see maybe why you would take that pick. But Stephen, it's you next.
Yeah. Bugger it, I'm going for it. He is the face of Collision in the 4th round. CM Punk.
No,
Look into his eyes. What do you see? 4th round in the 18th season, the fantasy draft. That's what he sees.
Brother.
I'm sure that's what he's absolutely thrilled about. But I couldn't get Chad Gable in the 4th round, but I can take the other person at Alpha Academy. I'm going to take Maxime Dupree.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fine pick.
Yeah, Ross picked her last season, but he had the captaincy order for the last part, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to get him out of last place. So maybe she can have a successful second season this time.
I'm hoping things have started to pick up in that front with Alpha Academy being a big fixture. So hope, especially as she's getting more TV time as weeks goes on. So I'm quite happy with that. But it's Gary up next. Stephen, who's he going for?
Oh, believe it or not, guys, Gary has went with an AEW pick. The fact that he's going to London in a couple of weeks seems to have inspired him, and he's picked the leader of the House of Black, Malachi Black.
Strong.
Hopefully this gives some people some ideas of who haven't picked a tag team yet, much like Elliot Cantor.
Yeah, thanks, David.
Making up for lost time, clearly, Mr. Faulkner.
Hey, listen, you can't do anything about newfangled technology here. I've got a new mic, got a new desk, had to get everything spot on, and just had a few teething problems. So please bear with me.
I just love how calm you are, David, because the ball of rage that was inside you the first 2 rounds has left your body, and we're now seeing the peace.
You should have, if you'd seen how angry I was by the time this stream started, you'd have thought I was a completely different person.
Oh,
like,
we saw it.
I'm not an angry person. Like,
and we digress. Dave is ranting. Jack, back to you.
Yes, thank you. I can get back in. But Stephen, I'll go back to you for Grant's D&D pick.
Aye, listen to me. Oh, there we go. I'm back.
Jesus. Anyway, back to Grant. He has the dice has left him a lot of male picks, so I'm going to get him a female pick on the board, and his highest one left available is somebody we mentioned earlier on, Saraya.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Good pick, especially.
Also a qualifier for the Fatal 4-Way Women's match, All In.
Spoiler, it's on Rampage, that match is. Bloody hell, David.
But Elliot Stevens got to take his 4th and his 5th round pick.
Yes, I'm just going to message him just now to get his picks.
He still needs to pick a tag team.
Yes, he is aware. I have told him this 5 minutes ago, David. He is typing, lads, so the parenting duty clearly is over for Mr. Cantor. I say that.
It might be bedtime. That might be.
That is bold. Oh, that is bold. He's going with Ronda Rousey.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, no.
Fucking hell.
Is he glue or something?
If this is how we make up for Matt Smith, I'll take it. Come back, Matt. I'm sorry.
What a numpty.
He's messaged me and then I'm still waiting. There we go.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. That's exactly what this is.
This is a bit better. This one's a bit better. Currently, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green.
Yeah, I get it.
So that means his last pick has to be a tag team. And there's not many left to choose from.
Nope.
I'm sure he'll find one. He's got plenty of time.
No, not at all. Is Grant's D&D pick next?
He has picked another member of the Jericho Appreciation Society, a man who loves to bust a move, Daniel Garcia.
Oh, I tell you what, I've been enjoying that. I really enjoyed on Dynamite when they're kind of doing the whole thing about the breakup of the Jericho Appreciation Society. And he was saying, you've made me abandon all my beliefs. I've been a professional wrestler and whatnot. Then left him to the curb, then did his pelvic thrusting, dancing. It's like, I made me abandon my beliefs. I'm here now doing my dancing. Dave, no, just go back to being away if you're doing that.
We are currently waiting on Gary sending me his pick.
Yeah. Yeah, you can come back, Dave. I don't want to look your dirty clothes on the couch.
Okay.
Matt, Elliot has mentioned in the Listeners League chat, this is hard work while bathing, feeding, and putting a 3-year-old to bed. There you go. That's my future, lads. So Gary has went for the now former SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
A good pick. We'll see how that turns out. I really don't know what I'm going to do next. What the fuck am I going to do?
I don't know.
Make a
Jack,
pick.
what are you gonna do?
I need to make a pick. That's what I need to do.
Yes.
He's probably going to lose it soon, but I don't think he's been drafted because I'm hitting a pure panic. Orange Cassidy.
What?
Ah. Round
The
1 last
glasses
time,
are
round
off.
5 this
We
time.
mean business.
So he got 79 points last season. Obviously, I know he's kind of embroiled with this thing with the Blackpool Combat Club. And I don't know if he'll lose a title to someone in there. Probably John Moxley at some point. We'll wait and see. But I was hitting a panic, so I need to get a woman pick from a last round. I only have Maxine Dupree currently, but Stephen, it is your turn.
Campbell is raging, as you can clearly see here. I'm quite happy. I have a bar Jack Nick and the Street Profits at the last minute from me. I've got everybody I wanted in my first choice, and it continues to round 5. I'm going for the future United States champion, Santos Escobar.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
Strong choice.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken. I'm starting to doubt myself. No, we fine. Ryan, it's your turn.
Well, I feel like I need to take a woman, but I'm not quite happy with the many of the women that are left. So I'm going to stay on the male side of things. I'm going to go for Jack Perry.
I was like, Stephen, if you'd like to confirm me why Jack Perry's been taken in the draft.
Yes,
that was a
because
slight
of
rule change.
because of decree or shouting of many people. The FTW Championship is now being considered as an official championship. I was happy to accept that because it seems like it's actually going to be defended on TV as opposed to just being carried about like a toy. So yes, the FTW Championship is included. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, drafted for the second time, is in.
Excellent. Well, back to you, Stephen, for David Campbell. Who's he going for?
I will tell you in a minute because all he's messaged me is come home to me, I get custody. Adam Pearce.
Oh.
Scrap daddy.
Adam Pearce is
favourite of the GOAT.
Adam Pearce has been drafted by 3 people in draft history. This is the 7th time he's been picked, and it's always by David Campbell, Ryan Gallagher, or Chris Anthony Lopez.
A quieter season for Adam Pearce as well, and he still got 43 points.
I know.
Can't argue with the numbers there.
That's class there. Ryan, it's Ross up next.
Yes, and Ross is going to NXT with the former women's NXT champion Roxanne Perez.
Oh,
Roxanne.
You don't have to
put on the red light.
I like that pick. Great pick. Andy Mitchell up next as well. Ryan, who's he going for?
Once again, I'm waiting.
Yeah, no, I've got it.
Oh yes, apologies. I've been turncoated.
Yeah, Andy Mitchell is going A-Town down with the United States champion, Austin Theory.
Obviously, be hoping, Stephen, that be taking that belt off Austin Theory. Is it next week? I don't think it's this week the match happens.
Next week, I think. Well, I fucking hope so. Or else my pick's shite. But yeah, Austin Theory, interesting. Andy Mitchell had him as his first round pick last season. He's picked him in round 5. It just shows how things have went for Austin Theory.
That's a very telling story. But is Tom Brock up next? Who's Tom taking?
He's picked the only person who was guaranteed to be in the women's 4-way at All In because for some reason you put the former champion a bye. as opposed to the champion, Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Tony Storm. Also, recently did lose the belt. Should be hoping to get it back. We'll see how that turns out. But it is Callum Bennett next. Dave, who's Callum taking?
Yep. Callum is going to take, just looking at his list here, and the highest, I think, I'll pick one of his women's picks here. He's going to go with Thea Hall or Thea Hale.
Fuck. Right, okay.
Ross
Yeah, a
will
bit
be
annoyed.
absolutely thrilled.
Bit annoyed. I think I was potentially going to contemplate for the last round because I'm struggling who I think could be a good points getter, but we'll wait and see how that pick
That's-
turns out for Callum.
That's a championship team, that one for Callum. I say with great sarcasm.
Was it me now?
Dave, you're up next.
All right. I'm going to be pretty bold with this next one, but I'm also going to dip into the NXT pool. I shall take Mustafa Ali. A potential challenger for the NXT North American title.
Yeah, that's the hope for that one anyway. And
That's my
Scott next, Ryan, is fourth round, his fifth and his sixth round pick, please.
Yes, his last two picks, he sent me them a few picks before, and none of them have been taken. So the first one is Blair Davenport as his round 5 pick.
Ooh.
And then immediately on his 6th round pick, potential rumoured to join Judgment Day before, and still could, J.D. McDonough.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I do like that. I do like that.
I'm raging that they got JD, but I can't pick a man anyway, so it doesn't change for me.
Fine analysis from Ryan as always.
Absolutely. Tune in on Saturday.
Ryan, Dave, it's your turn. Sorry, Dave, your turn to pick a wrestler.
I'll go
Your
relatively safe with
final
my
round.
I'll go relatively safe with my last one, and I'm going to resort to the LWO here. I shall take Rey Mysterio.
Safe.
Baker. Callum Bennett up next, Dave.
All right, Callum's last pick. Let's see here. It's got quite a lot of NXT, a bit of AEW. He's going to go with Karrion Kross.
Oft interesting. Going last round. Not a pick we've seen much in the draft of since his return to WWE. Obviously, when he was released, when he was the NXT champ, he was getting picked. But we're hoping for a good return in Karrion Kross there. I think it can have a feud with the OC. So we'll wait and see how that goes. It's Tom Brock to make his last round pick.
Yeah, we jokingly weren't sure if Ross had picked him, but Tom has now picked him. An old favourite of Jack, it is Paul Heyman.
Oh,
The wise
I mean,
man.
I could take him anyway, but hope he enjoys his new home with Tom Brock. You know, I say that a full heart of happiness.
You can see the grimace on his face.
Andy Mitchell next. Ryan, who's he going for?
No, it's Dave. Dave, he's patched it.
Fuck yeah, I keep
Have your
forgetting.
moment in the sun, Dave.
I'm using my color coded chart for
Oh,
who's
yeah,
going
here
for
we
who.
go. And Andy Mitchell's last pick, AJ Styles.
Oh, he don't want none. He don't want none. Dave's mic ran scared because he didn't really want to be part of
Andy's also made his captaincy announcement as well, and I think he's in the process of typing his team name as well. Should we do that after everyone?
Should we just wait? No one else has done it,
yeah,
Dave, so we'll do it at the end.
That's fine.
Ryan, Ross next. Who's Ross going for?
Ross has went for his last round pick, Julia Hart.
Both part of the House of Black. A good last round pick, I would say, and I hope to get some points here and there. Can't argue with that. David Campbell up next.
Yep, he's quite shocked that she went to the person he went for went to this late in the round. Raquel Rodriguez.
Fuck, that's who I was kind of wanting to take there, but might have made up my mind for who I'm going to go for. We'll wait and see. Ryan, it's your turn.
Well, I need to pick a female pick, and I'm going for Lyra Valkyria.
I fucking hate you.
Excellent.
Fuck.
So, Stephen, who are you picking then?
I have no fucking idea.
Whoa, Ryan, steady on.
Oh man, that is completely through my strategy. Oh man, have I got any women left on my list? Oh damn it!
I can think of a couple.
I know, but I don't have them on my list. I am going to go with Willow Nightingale.
Not who I'd have chosen, but okay.
I know, because I had my one pick left. I had two women's picks left. They both get taken.
My last round is going to be a pick I had last season. Don't know how it will work out. Wait and see. Lena Vega is going to end up on my team. I don't think she's an end.
Sure, Jack.
Could get appearances. I'll hope so. I need to hope anyway. But Stephen, it's Gary's pick.
Oh, I like it. It's a great last round pick. He's went with Grayson Waller.
Oh, that is good.
Bagging
That is
pick.
Good pick. Good pick. I like it.
Hopefully, he'll wrestle more soon and get him some points. But
He'll be there anyway.
Fuck's sake.
is the last roll of the D&D team, Stephen? Who's Grant taken?
Now, you may wonder, why the fuck did he pick Willow Nightingale? Well, one, she was one of the only women left on my list. And two, by picking Willow Nightingale, it's forced Grant to go down the D&D list. Grant's 6th-round pick is Penelope Ford.
Excellent.
Ooh. All right. And now Elliot's got to pick his tag team.
Yes, we know, Dave.
The last pick of the draft.
Is a tag team.
I'm just going to message him and get that now.
So a lot of teams are shaping up nicely here. Some are interesting, so it'll be good to see how this turns out scoring wise. How are we all feeling with our teams so far? No, let's see
Very
so
good.
far. These are our teams. We don't get to change them.
Very good.
That's
Very good.
Some very good ones on paper for sure.
Ronda may not be the worst pick after.
Oh yeah. Some though I got a question a little bit, must say.
Right, I'm just waiting on Elliot making his last pick. I can tell you, Jack, that his team captain is Rhea Ripley.
Okay. Do we know his
No
team
surprise there.
name?
No, I don't. I'm still waiting on that. I can give you Gary's while we're waiting. Gary has sent me his.
Okay.
Gary is going with the usual team name, Team Viscera.
Team Viscera, of course.
And his captain is Cody Rhodes.
Of course.
I will message Grant, see if he tells me his. Because obviously Grant did not have a clue who was on his team.
I think it's safe to say you could put my team name as the West End Country Club.
I think his team name is Roll to Draft. I remember.
Roll to Draft.
You mentioned that, but I
Roll
can't
to-
remember.
Roll to Draft, yes.
I think we can make an assumption that his captain would be Dom Mysterio.
I would make the assumption as well, but we could easily go through all these. You could easily go through the captains and team names, Jack, while we wait on
Yeah,
the
I'm just going to do that. I'll put West End Country
May
Club
as
for
well,
David.
yeah.
Dave, I'll come back to you when
Thank you.
we're going around the thing. So my team of Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, Maxine Dupree, Orange Cassidy, Zelina Vega. I'll have Seth Rollins as my captain, and I will have my team name as A Million Ways to Fuck Up the Draft. There we go. A long name, but here we are. Stephen, you've got Gunther, Becky Lynch, The Family, CM Punk, Santos Escobar, and Milton Nightingale.
captain, I'm going with Gunther.
Okay.
And my team name is going to be Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Oh, do we have to Do we have to say it like that every time we read it out?
Absolutely.
Of course you do.
It's in our
It's gonna
contract,
take some
David.
practice.
Read it again.
Give it a shot now, Dave.
Type it out first, because I need to see it on my screen. All right. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
There's improvement there. There's improvement needed.
I'll
Ryan,
work on it.
your team of Elo Sky, Jimmy Uso, Trick Williams, Imperium, Jack Perry, and Valkyria. Who are we going for?
So my captain is EO Sky. And my team name is Birighetti Arms Like Spaghetti.
Birighetti,
Arms Like
Hard like
Spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Arms Like Spaghetti. Okay.
I hope I never hear his name again.
Yeah, I assume that Team Goat will be Team Goat.
Yeah, I think
He
that's
has
fair to say.
he has sent me his details. Team Goat, yes, and captain is Damien Priest.
Ha, 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 ha.
Damien Priest. Ross McCall, so obviously he's got Damien Priest, Carmelo Hayes, Bianco Belair, the acclaimed Adam Pearce, Raquel Rodriguez. Ross's team, right, he's got FTR, Drew McIntyre, Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns, Roxanne Perez, and Julia Hart. Who's his captain and what's
Yes,
his team
the
name?
captain will be FTR. And his team name is FT Arsehole! Exclamation mark. The capitals in
FT.
FT Arsehole being FT and R.
FT Arsehole. Okay.
But
Not
FTR
quite almost-
capital.
Not quite homosexual chocolate, but you know, Ross has always come up with some creative names.
It works.
Excellent. Andy Mitchell next as well, Ryan. He's got L.A. Knight, Tiffany Stratton, Owens and Zayn, Shotzi Blackheart, Austin Theory, and AJ Styles.
Andy sent his details to me. I'll read them out.
I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry.
Again.
Sorry,
I
I changed the color coding when we changed it, and I keep forgetting to change it back when Dave's came back.
It's as if I wasn't. It's as if I wasn't here for the first half hour or so. But yeah. Anyway, Andy Mitchell, his captain is L.A. Knight. Yeah, and his team name is the Glasgow University Cricket Club.
What the fuck?
I know. Don't ask.
You must know them pretty well, Dave, in the West End Country Club. That sounds quite up that street.
My influence is spreading. You know, we're only a stone's throw away for Glasgow Uni, and Andy Mitchell would fit right in as my executive vice president.
Jack Elliott is typing, so
Oh my god.
we'll get this
Oh.
in. His tag team is 2/3 of the Brawling Brutes, Butch and Ridge Holland.
Excellent.
Ooh, I think that's
You know
a
his
missed
team
opportunity
name?
to pick.
He didn't send the team name. I'm
Do you
just
know
gonna
what,
ask
I
him
don't
that
even-
quickly.
I completely forgot Elliot Cantor still depicted.
I think he missed an opportunity to pick Buddy Murphy and Brody King, the House of Black Trios champions.
So either way, we have Tom's got Finn Balor, John Moxley, Young Bucks, Bailey, Tony Storm, and Paul Heyman. Do you know a captain and team name?
Yes, Captain John Moxley. And you can clearly tell, A, what we were talking about in the group chat earlier on, and B, the fact that he's heard my team name. Tom's team name is a platypus. Perry the platypus.
Excellent.
See what you started, Jack? It's all your fault.
Oh, it's good fun. It's good fun.
It's
Callum
lovely.
Bennett, Nakamura, MJF, Britt Baker, Gallus, Tia Hale, and Karrion Cross. A
Oh,
captain
yeah,
and a team name.
Slight problem here. He's not sent me a team name or a captaincy choice. So
Well,
I think
do
in this
yours,
scenario-
Dave, then. You've got Hikaru
Yeah.
Shida, Jey Uso, Charlotte Flair, Alpha Academy, Mustafa Ali, and Rey Mysterio.
So obviously we're revisiting to the West End Country Club as my team name. And to start us off, my team captain will be Hikaru Shida.
Excellent.
Give me some of those sweet all-in points there.
Do you have Callum's or should I go on to Scott?
I do have Scots.
We'll go to Scott. So he's got Adam Cole, Chris Statlander, Ilya Dragunov, Darby Allin Sting, Blair Davenport, and JD McDonough. Who's his captain and team name?
I think quite obviously Scott has went for Adam Cole, baby, as his captain, and his team name is the Dave Hockney Better Wi-Fi Fund. That might be the funniest thing Scott's ever said. I love it.
The funny thing is, it was Dave's. Wasn't the
not even
Wi-Fi?
the
It was
Wi-Fi, it's
the
it's my
equipment.
hardware.
It was the equipment. It was my Wi-Fi that was fucking up this time round.
I have
Give the Jack Graham better Wi-Fi fund, you dick.
I have a team name for Elliot Cantor.
Excellent.
He's went with Mae Young's son.
Me young son.
Because
Excellent.
he needs a hand.
Well, all I've got is Callum Bennett, and we've went through his team. Do we have a team name and captain choice, Dave?
Well, I've messaged him, but he's no responded. So I think we'll just have to pick for him in this case. And we're going to be fair, all things considered. So since he's not responding, I will say his team captain will be MJF. Just to be fair.
Subject change.
I mean,
I think-
he could pick it by the time this show's went out, and then by the time we get to the next show, we could say his captain.
We'll sort it when we do the show, so we'll just keep it as it is. Just leave it at that, and then we'll update it when it needs to be. But that's the stream, folks. That is everything. Sorry it has been so scuffed with Wi-Fi connections, etc. But hopefully we've managed to see everyone's teams. Hopefully this helps the Listeners League as well, because they'll be getting to drafting their pots next week. If you'd like to take part in the Listeners League, please get in, message any one of us on the stream, or message the Eat Sleep Suplex Retweet social pages, and we'll get you added to the group chat. You win the league, you get to come up to the Listeners League, you get to come up to the Pod League, and if you win the Listeners League and the Listeners League Cup, obviously get a draft first. I don't know if is the Cup happening again this season, Stephen?
It should be depending on the numbers, but yeah, there should be some format of a cup.
Excellent. Well, there we go. That's all we've got time for. Dave, thank you for coming in for the last half of the stream.
I finally got my equipment to behave itself, but next time I'll be on the full stream, and you'll catch me pretty much almost every week on Saturday Draft Live.
Stephen and Ryan, thank you for both putting out my shit Wi-Fi, it seems. I did get a fair warning before the stream that it seemed to be fucking up, but Virgin Media definitely had different plans, it seems.
No, it was fine. It was a pleasure. Thank you again, guys. No, I don't need to see Ryan shut for a while, which is always a good thing.
Very creased, by the way. Never ironed it. Wasn't worth it.
And I've been Jack Graham. I don't know what I'm paying £30 a month for to Virgin Media with Wi-Fi like this when I maybe get it in good download speeds, but maybe it's just one of them days. We'll wait and see. You'll catch us all back. I believe all four of us, if we're all available, we'll be here on Saturday, and we'll be analysing all the teams and who we think will perform well, who may not so well with the season coming up. And then next week, we'll have the first review of scoring, and we'll see what's happening in the Listeners League as well. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next time. See you later.
See you later.
Thank you.